Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show. I'm just going to make this really quick video. Should a woman take a man's last name? So I've heard from a lot of women who have said that they thought that they were a modern woman, meaning that they thought that they could get married, have children, take care of their house, love their children, and have a full-blown career. And they said once they had that first baby, that all of that went out the window. They called their mom, they called their grandma and said, how do I do this? And what did the mom and grandma say? They gave them the traditional wife instruction. So I was watching a TV show and the lady girlfriend said that they had a discussion with a boyfriend. They've been going together for a year. And she does not want to take his last name completely. She wants to be a hyphenated modern woman. I want to expose something. The whole notion of a quote unquote modern woman is ridiculous. It is a feminized. And I don't mean feminized as in feminine woman. I mean feminized as in modern feminist woman. That is man-hating woman, right? Man-hating woman who hates stay-at-home moms, right? You understand that the structure of the feminist movement as it stands now is to hate men, hate any traditional roles that a woman plays, and even hates and names and lists the whole traditional gender roles. Those are evil in the feminist eyes. I've made a video that said that the largest change to religion is to Islam in the United States, amazingly, other than atheists. Why? And when you ask the recipients, is because they say because it has structure. The women, white women, changed to Islam because it has structure. What has happened is that the feminists have won over in their message of hate, 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 traditional woman, traditional is bad, tradition is bad, old-fashioned is bad, old-fashioned is bad. And what you have is them turning away from Christianity, turning away from Judaism, turning away from Protestantism, and turning to Islam because it has structure. Because you can see when you walk down the street, this woman is in a subservient role. And I don't really mean subservient role. This woman is in a traditional woman is here role. The feminists have succeeded in trying to put forth the message that men like control. But that's not the case. Men like order. Men crave order. They want order in their lives. That's why a lot of men, that the woman doesn't understand, can't really deal with children. And I don't mean can't really deal with children. They're not nurturing. They're not soft with the children. What they are is strict with the children. Why? Because they like order. Why did you not wash the dishes? I don't know. That's not order. So he's going to give a order response. So men are order, women are chaos. So women like chaos. A lot of nature is actually chaos. You know, stuff growing out of cement. Chaos. That's chaos. Cement is order. Weeds growing out of cement is chaos. I left a message on the particular video and I said, these two should not be married. He wants a traditional family. He wants a traditional wife. He wants her to stay home, take care of the children, take care of the household, have food ready when he comes home from work. And just as a side note, he doesn't want her for her money. He doesn't want her for her career. He doesn't want her for her intellect even. I mean, I know that's a hard pill to swallow in this day, but that's what he's looking for in a woman. If he didn't want that, if he wanted what she wants, he'd be looking for a man. Understand that. She wants to be a modern woman. She wants a career. She wants to have kids. I doubt if you actually nailed her down, I bet she doesn't even want kids. And I bet she really doesn't want to get married, really. And I said, they should not be married. They should go their separate ways. He should find himself a traditional woman because they're out there. There are plenty of black women everybody was involved was black. There are plenty of black women who are very traditional. I mean, I just saw a video and the girl said, I like, can you build this section for me, this room for me? I like entertainment. I like being in the kitchen. I like cooking. I like having family over. This is what I like to do. And I'm sorry to tell feminists, not everybody wants to be, butch and shave their head and walk around with no bra and, act like a man. And there's no gray about it. You all want women to act like men. And so this woman says she's a modern woman. She wants to be a hyphenated woman. I don't know where she's getting this role, but because as soon as that first baby hits and she starts asking her mom and her grandma how to handle this, and you need instruction. Babies don't come with instructions. They don't come with, it's not plug and play, right? And she can't ask him, right? Because he's not a woman. He has no idea. First of all, he has no idea what's going on there. They shouldn't be together. She needs to go find her a homosexual, and he needs to go find himself a traditional woman who will stay home, take care of the children, take care of the home, do the expenses, write a budget, take care of the house. People, when you say that, they automatically think of something like Disneyland or something where, you wipe a counter off and you're done. It's not like that. The homemaker takes care of the budget, takes care of the finance of the home, takes care of the economics of the home. A homemaker takes care of everything. And when he comes home and hands over the paycheck, she already knows where it's going to be allocated. And they meet together, discuss the expenses, discuss the bills, and everything is taken care of. And she suggests to him where they can save money. That's a homemaker. It was called home economics. It wasn't called home counterwashing. It was called home ec. The woman was taught how to run a home. It's just not four walls and that's it. In purchasing this house, I would just come to the realization of all the crap that a homeowner has to deal with. And the fact that you really don't own the home. You're just sort of like borrowing a bedroom. Everything, we must have access to the home. We must be able to come at any time, blah, 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 blah. Constitution be damned. We don't need a warrant. You agreed to this by living in our city. I know you purchased land and it says you purchased land, but you really didn't. Should a woman take a man's name? Yes. If she wants to marry a man, she should take his last name. Let's go over this. So a single child, I always think of this because I'm a single child. I don't consider my sister to be a part of the family. She knows me anyway. A single child, male child, when he gets married, what'll happen? He's going to have hyphenated children, and then pretty soon, the girls in that family, they're going to have hyphenated children. That's ridiculous. That's how the family line is actually carried. The Western world charged their family line through the male, not the woman. Unlike African, which charged it through the woman, right? You can never be sure who the father is, not because Africans are promiscuous or anything, but because an African lord king can have several wives. So you chart it through the female. In the Western world, you chart it through the male. So you should take the last name if you want a man. If you want a homosexual, go ahead and marry a homosexual and then hyphenate and go work and trust me, if you are not raising your kids, somebody else is raising your kids. And that's the truth, right? If you are not rich enough to have a nanny, then you're poor enough to have the government take care of your kids. That's who's raising your kids. Somebody is raising your kids. Oh, you don't think so? You don't think you need to be home? You think that you need a career? A man is not looking for a woman with a career. Trust me. A man is not looking for a career. If he wants somebody with a career, he'll marry a man, another man. And he'll make more money too. And he'll bring far more to the table than you ever thought you could by having a career. Because as soon as you have a child, your career is over. I know. Well, I can return after a few months. Those months are crucial, and all the men in your department have now been promoted to assistant manager, assistant vice president. Yeah, that's what happens. Thank you for watching the Chicken Malash Show.